What's going on, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Hopefully everyone is doing well, staying safe, healthy, having a great day so far, and of course, testing negative for all of those viruses. It is time now for the Tuesday edition of the Virus Update for Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. This is where I do the daily virus update on all of those viruses that can make us sick. Let's face it, there's a lot of viruses out there, and you need to be informed of what's going on with these viruses. That's what I do here on my channel each and every day. I give you the latest news, data, information, and anything I can find to help keep you safe and informed. Want to stay informed? Just subscribe down below. If you like today's video, give it a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, share this video with anyone you know, and of course, leave your comments down below. Already, we do have a few news stories to take a look at today. And then we will take a look at some of our daily data and, of course, wastewater. Hopefully something from New York State. I've been refreshing their page. Have not been seeing any update there. So hopefully we will eventually get that at some point. But starting off with this is very serious what's going on in South Carolina now. Unfortunately, we are finding ourselves with more measles cases. An outbreak that has started recently in South Carolina is continuing to grow. 16 cases of measles confirmed in South Carolina, 12 related to an ongoing upstate outbreak. You may have noticed the other day that we titled our video, one of our videos, about this outbreak. We just gave it a brief, mention in there, and this is something we're going to continue to update on. I like to go back to things that I find updates on. Like, remember Texas? How many times did we have to revisit that? Yeah, we revisited that like weekly for a very long time. I hope that doesn't become the case with this new outbreak in South Carolina. 5 new cases have been confirmed in upstate South Carolina, bringing the total number of confirmed cases in South Carolina since July 2016. 12 of these, again, are linked to this ongoing Spartanburg County outbreak. And remember, there are a group of 139 students from Global Academy of Fairfrost Elementary Schools who had been quarantining at home after being exposed to the virus at a school setting. Those students had been excluded from school activities, and the number of quarantined students has been reduced following investigations into potential exposures. But nonetheless, this is something we're going to have to continue to watch. We'll have to see if more cases come up out of those who are currently in quarantine. So, not a good situation. I hope this does not turn into a bigger outbreak. I'm concerned it will, but again, we'll have to see what happens. All right, moving on to this in West Virginia. Sticking with the other viruses, we'll get to COVID later on. Wheeling, West Virginia has a problem. This is an outbreak as well, and this is not measles. This is something completely different. Ohio County in West Virginia is experiencing the highest number of tick-borne illnesses in West Virginia, with just under 300 reported cases of Lyme disease. Now, as we know here in the United States, Lyme disease is a real issue. It's a big issue. There are many cases of it each year. But, again, this particular county is dealing with 300 reported cases. So, if you're out in the woods or out and about and you see standing water, it is still tick season until we can get some really cold weather to, do something. Ticks are still going to be out there. And even at that, I don't think there really is a set temperature that pretty much does away with ticks for the winter. So again, maybe you live in West Virginia and you're going to go hunting or something, or you're going to go for a walk in the woods. Just be careful. Always do tick checks. And remember, some ticks can drop out of trees and drop onto your head. So wearing a hat, that would be a good idea. Long sleeve clothing. Don't be walking into the woods with shorts on. That's another thing you don't want to do. And if you are going to go hunting, now I don't have any links up here. I'm not going to direct you what to buy, but they actually sell a certain type of laundry detergent. I know this because I have a dad that goes out hunting, and he uses this detergent that you can put on your clothing, and it's supposed to deter ticks from coming near you. It's supposed to keep them off of you. Does it work? I don't 100% know, but it's an option that you can use. My father uses it, so I don't know. It's out there. Do some research. Do your own research. You just want to be very careful, even if you're camping in the woods. That's another one I didn't mention. You really want to be careful with ticks. Lyme disease can become very serious. We've seen several celebrities this year report that they're dealing with issues of Lyme disease. And again, I don't know that there's a set temperature where it's just going to go away during the wintertime. It may not be as, ticks I'm talking. I'm not talking about Lyme disease. Lyme disease is going to be with us. It's not going to go away. There's always going to be ticks out there that carry it. But the point I'm trying to make is I don't know that there's any set temperature where the tick issue just gets better. I just know that more people are out and about in the warmer months, so therefore more cases get reported in those months because more people are finding ticks on themselves because they're outside versus the wintertime when more people are indoors. Moving on now to this, West Nile virus in Pasadena, California has been detected. This is a virus that we've talked about a lot over the past month or so. A lot of cases have been popping up. And of course, this is not a good thing. West Nile virus can also be very serious. It can become deadly as well. So be mindful of that if you're in California. Yes, West Nile virus is continuing to be a problem. In the state of Washington, Grant County is reporting its first detection of bird flu. So yes, H5N1 or HPAI as some people call it, commonly known as bird flu, among sick birds in a large commercial poultry facility in Moses Lake. So yes, bird flu is a problem in Grant County, Washington. Now moving on to some weekly updates now from Dennis the COVID Info Guy. New Zealand COVID weekly update, October 6th to October 12th, 2025. New cases, they continue to drop, 116, or down by 41.4%. Reinfections, 73. That's 62.9% of the cases. Deaths, just 1, 75% decrease there. Total deaths, 4,803 since the pandemic started. That's up by 1. Hospital number is 13. Hey, that's down by 38%. 62.9% of the cases were reinfections. 1 death was attributed to COVID. 1 shows a not COVID. -1. Don't know what that's all about. Not available. 4 at this time. 1 was in their 50s. 2 were in their 70s. And 1 was in their 80s. Of those people, 4 of them were men at this time. And get this, it looks like New Zealand will no longer give timely COVID death updates from July 17, 2025. Deaths are only reported via mortality collection, a slower process that lasts weeks or months. Official counts will look lower, but the deaths are still happening in New Zealand. Okay, that's just a friendly reminder that they changed back in July, they did a little change to their deaths. All right, Queensland in Australia now. Weekly respiratory surveillance report, October 7th to October 13th. Mostly good news here. COVID, 303 new cases. Hey, that's down by 10%. Influenza, 1,165 new cases, down by 21.2%. RSV, 441 new cases, down by 9.4%. COVID, 27 hospitalizations, down by 20.5%. Influenza, 56 hospitalizations, down by 26.3%. RSV, 42 hospitalized. Hey, that's stable at this time. And it does look like a KP 0.3.1.1 prevalence is still dominating. NB 0.1.8.1 is at 43%. And actually a correction. KP 0.3.1.1 is not dominating. The other one is. And KP 3.1.1 is at 41%. And it looks like there is a sublineage PE 0.1.4. So that is something we will have to keep an eye on. Alrighty, moving on. I believe there is one more news story. And yes, PMC COVID update October 13th, 2025. An estimated 1 in 98 Americans are actively infectious. Hey, that is a greatly improving number with COVID at this time. Our wastewater model shows, that's what his model is showing, we are expecting an estimated 499,000 new daily infections. Hey, he's expecting it's going to go below 500,000 for the first time since July 30th. And I think it's worth me saying again, it feels to me like our drop right now is a little bit faster than the rise that we saw with that summer wave. We'll have to see how much longer this keeps going. Halloween's not that far away. I keep seeing people put in the comments on people's posts, Halloween's coming soon, it's going to cause a rise. In theory, you would think it would, because a lot of parties, a lot of people trick-or-treating, people having contact with each other. We'll have to see if it actually does. And there's a reason why I'm personally saying this. Right now, we have no new dominating variant. We have nothing that's really changed here in the United States. Nothing to really stir the pot. Yes, there's going to be some people who catch COVID, maybe some of the other viruses, such as flu, RSV, through Halloween, but I don't think it's going to be a big kaboom for COVID. We'll see. I predicted it in the other years that it would, and we'll just have to wait and see. What I think could happen, influenza, RSV, maybe even norovirus and some of those other viruses. That could be something we see go blast off from Halloween. But again, we'll have to see. Hey, if something pops up with a new lineage, a new subvariant in the United States between now and Halloween, yeah, that could definitely change things, and we could definitely see increased transmission. I think the only thing that we may see come out of it is we may see COVID, the drop that we're seeing right now. Maybe that'll slow off. Definitely. That is definitely a possibility. He says here, as the 11th wave subsides, daily infections remain high. Get an updated booster, mask up. You know how we feel about vaccines. You do you, and I'm going to leave it at that. I said some things the other day. I apologize for saying those things. So if I said something wrong the other day, on the day I got my Novavax, I greatly apologize about that. And we do have problems that he discusses here that we have in the United States. We're still shut down. The CDC has had a lot of people just let go by the government. I don't know why. I don't know why they want to do that, but they're doing it. And because of that, we don't get new data right now. We don't know when new data is coming. That's why you're not seeing his state-by-state, how he would do. Currently, this state is actively numbers infectious. You get the point here. So, yeah, things are... We're really lacking data right now. It's one of the reasons why some of my videos have been shorter as of lately. Alrighty, let's take a look at what's going on with the air qualities, and while we do that, let's pause and take a hydration break, shall we? Okay, I thought we could look at air qualities here. Let's just manually hit that refresh button. I usually hit the F5 button, but that's not working at this. Okay, there we go. Hey, look at this. Pretty good in the east. We're starting to see some building oranges here and yellows. Poor air qualities in portions of the Central Plains and also Chicago area. Looks like you're dealing with a little bit of problems. And still a few problems on the West Coast at this time as well. Now taking a look at what's going on with bird migration, if we can. We do need to refresh this again, that F5 button. Whatever reason, it doesn't want to do its job. Taking a look here. Here we go. And we can see here over the last 24 hours, it's still showing October 13th. So I don't think that's correct, but never mind. Take a look at that. Nearly 450 million birds migrated in the last 24 hours. That is a lot of birds that actually, I should correct myself. That's at the peak. So if we pause this here, right there, where it says 23 Eastern Time, 2300 hours, we can see there, at that particular moment in time, 445 million birds were detected by radars. And, it could be National Weather Service radar, radars in general here in the United States. That is a lot of birds migrating to south. Why do we look at this, you may ask? Because it could potentially, bird migration can potentially lead to the spread of bird flu. You just heard about bird flu in Washington. Look at the state of Washington. Some birds are migrating there. All right, taking a look at what's going on with Pinellas County, Florida. We see just a general mixture of calls here. A lot of fall calls, a few sick person calls. Taking a look at Philadelphia on Monday, 656 EMS incidents. And we do need to go back and take a look at Sunday, where there were 721 EMS incidents. 656. Hey, I don't remember the last time I've told you a number that low for here in Philadelphia. Taking a look at what's going on in Montgomery County. Yeah, there's some calls going on right now. Normal for this time of day. 14 calls right now is about normal for this time of day. Taking a look at Chester County, we do see a call for cardiac arrest at this time. That's never a good thing. Taking a look at the hospital situation, and we do see the hospitals are busier today than they were yesterday. Wow, take a look at all these hospitals dealing with problems. Here's one that I have not seen show an issue in a while. St. Luke's Grandview Hospital. This is in Sellersville, Pennsylvania. Lehigh Valley has several hospitals with problems. 3 hospitals listed today in southeast Pennsylvania. High patient volume at Bryn Mawr Hospital. That's not a good thing. Let's take a look at what's going on in New Jersey. New Jersey had a few hospitals yesterday. Today they have Cooper University Hospital, full and total divert for patient volume, and they also have a psychiatric issue at University Hospital at this time. All right, before we jump ahead to wastewater, let's see if we have anything from New York State. We do. 251 new cases on the most recent report. New York State continues to quickly drop for COVID cases at this time. And hospitalizations, unfortunately, we did not get an update for that. All right, let's take a look at what is going on with a wastewater scan. And we can see here, medium for COVID nationally. Still medium in the Northeast, Midwest, and the West Coast. Low in the South. Everything else is pretty much okay. I wanted to show you this. Medium for norovirus in the Northeast, in the South, in the West, and low in the Great Lakes. And in this case, norovirus is still listed at low nationally. Let's just randomly take a look at a few wastewater sites now, shall we? Let's go to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Let's see what's going on with the viruses there. COVID is listed at medium. It is rising ever so slightly. RSV, Influenza A, Influenza B, all fine at this time. Whoa, norovirus is really coming up pretty high here. Take a look at that. And it's been rising steadily since August, and if anything, it picked up the pace in September, slowed down a little bit. Hopefully it is about to peak there and eventually going to drop. That is concerning. Not a good thing to see there. Now let's take a look at what's going on in Las Vegas. And Las Vegas is coming up at medium for COVID. Looks like it has dropped some more. We'll have to see if that's leveling off. And norovirus at this time, they had a little bit of a rise. That rise has come back down. Hepatitis, no detections since back in July. Measles, no detections now since August 1st. So that is good. Speaking of measles, let's go nationwide. I want to see here. Do we have any new detections of measles? No. And any new detections of Mpox that we haven't seen recently? Oh, what's this? Yes, we do have a new detection of Mpox. We're going to be looking out for a Mpox story from Orange County, Florida. Take a look at this. We can see here, wow, norovirus is still very high, but this is portions of Orlando, Florida, and there it is. There is a detection of Mpox Clade 2 at this time. Alrighty, folks, that does it for the Tuesday edition of the Virus Update. If you enjoyed today's update, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell. Share this video with anyone you know. And, of course, leave your comments down below. I will see everyone again next time. Until I see you again next time, stay safe, everyone, and have a fantastic Tuesday afternoon. Thanks for watching.